It's occurring to me now after I've started that I probably should have done a connection check before starting the stream. Let's just hope I didn't forget anything important. I don't think I did, but maybe I did. So let's hope not. Because if not, that's good. We don't want to miss something important, do we? The answer is no, we do not. Thank you. Missing important things is problematic. Where's my chat? Hello, chat box, where do you go? There is no chat box on my screen. What happened? That's weird. Hello, live chat box, where are you? There you are. Nice. Oh, we've got our first message. Well, this was a surprise. Hi, Ghosty. Hello, Phobia. How are you doing today? Wait. Is my mic set correctly? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Good, good, good. The mic should sound somewhat better than usual. Not a lot, but a bit less buzzy and such. Because of something I accidentally figured out while... or because of the Lethal Company session I had. Alright, I'll look at that message in just a sec. Okay, and just checking that everything here is working. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so how are you doing? Personally, I've been doing great. I'm glad you're doing great. I've been doing alright. Nothing special, but nothing bad, so it's good. That's sort of how I feel about things. If it's not terrible or not bad at all, if it's just alright, then it's pretty good because nothing's bad about it. Here it is. I'll get the game started up while we wait. I almost forgot how to start up the game for a second. Don't know how that happened, but I guess my brain just wasn't ready to think yet. Why do I have it? Ah, it was from Linux. I wonder if it's gonna be slow because some things seem not quite up to speed. I love being the oh, okay, yeah. I recently figured out why people like spooning. I love being the little spoon. Found out with my girlfriend, of course. Ah, I see. I personally have no experience with any such things, because I, to a large extent, don't really have much interest yet. I'll be interested at some point, but that point is not yet, because I'm not, messages don't arrive quickly. Yeah, it takes a while to show up in the box in the side, because there's like a 20-second delay or something. Hello, Leviathan, how are you doing today? Been a while since I've seen you. We're getting ready to get started with some more Getting Over It. I have yet to get back into the swing of things once again. And I also, once again, forgot to... Yeah, I forgot to put my thumbnail on my phone. Hello, Yumi, how are you today? Tired, how about you? I'm doing alright. Just, what was I trying to think of? Oh, yeah. There we go. So then we shove that there. We put this here. And then I think all that remains is... what's it called? Instagram! That's right, that's the thing. Yeah. We have a leviathan, a moth, and a squirrel. What is this, a zoo? It's a very bizarre zoo if we have a leviathan in it. I'm alive, I have a fever, hope you're doing good. I hope your fever gets well soon, Yumi. I don't think leviathans are real. I mean, it's a matter of how you perceive them, but to an extent you could say that leviathans are real, in the sense that a leviathan is what you define it as. So... you could choose that it's real. It's up to you, though, whether you believe or not. And that should be everything. Now let's grab the Discord link and get this show on the road. Alright, zoo indeed. I mean, it's being run by a ghost, so logic is already thrown out the window, that's fair enough. Would it be as... yeah, what could you call it that's not a zoo, I wonder? Alright. And... I should start adding a timer to this, just so that people at least think that there's a plan as to when exactly it'll start. Okay, I see there's another moth enthusiast. Yes. Alright, so that should be everything. I think we can get going now, so... it's been a while, I have to remember my buttons. I got it right, the right button, good. Okay, it should show up. Yeah, there we go. Oh. The Paranormal Zoo. Okay, so... if you're very keen-eyed or maybe bored, you'll notice that I might not be exactly where I was last time we left off. It's because when I was trying to get a screenshot for the thumbnail, I accidentally pushed myself down here. Well, not down here, more down here. And I had to quickly make my way back up there again. Now I just need to get back into the swing of things once more, as usual. Whoa, I keep clicking. I don't know why that happens always. On the one hand, I feel like the sensitivity is different. Or I feel like the sensitivity is different, and on the one hand, I don't mind it. Because there's actually... I feel like the climbing I can do now feels better. On the other hand, there are some things that are harder to do than I remember them being. Oh. Imagine making it that well and then just throwing yourself off. Like I almost just did again. That would have been oopsie doopsie. Well, nope. That was really close. Alright. Just getting back into the swing of things and getting used to the stream thing as well once again, because as usual, it's been a while, so I need to get used to it all again. I mean, it's been 2 weeks maybe, but that feels like a long time sometimes. Especially when most days you barely speak for an hour about things that you're interested in. Almost, and... I can't remember how I flung myself up here. I would cry if I would fall down there. Yeah, this game has caused a lot of people a lot of torture and suffering. Let's see if I can... Nope, I cannot fling myself up. Oh, I can, maybe. It's a bizarre way to do it, but I did technically do it. Okay. I don't remember how I did it last time, but I still sorta got it right. Though differently. I don't know, something about how it controls feels very different than I remember. I would not have what it takes to play this game. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to clear this game, honestly. Because I've played it a lot, I think we're at above 10 hours at this point. And I tend to not get very far so far. Because I keep falling down at the same place. And I have no idea how to make it past there. Oh, I knocked myself off. Nope. Let's just check. Whoa, that's not what I want to do. We hit this, we hit apply, we continue. Does that make it work the way I feel like I remember it working? No.
No.
Something about the control feels lighter. I don't know what's up. But maybe it's just because I'm not used to it yet. And as such have different technique. Which, honestly, not bad so far. It's just that I need to get used to it, which is a bit tough. Well, I'm down. I mean, I might not quite be in the swing of it yet, but I'm not bad at the game. I did mess that up, though. Didn't mean to lift the hammer that high. Up. Also, I've changed my oopsie. I've changed my anger expression to something else. Because the face I need to make for the angry. Gotta go now. Okay, bye, Leviathan. Have a nice day. Yeah, this expression I have to make for my angry face just doesn't really match what my angry face is like in real life, and my angry face in real life is a bit too subtle for the tracking software to pick up. So it would always also go for angry face when I did my confused face. Which is why I've switched the angry face out for the confused face. Because this matches me more, I think. Also, I'd sometimes just randomly look angry when I'm confused about something, which is just funny. But definitely not right. Up. Oh, that went there fast. Oh, nice. Not nice. Okay. There we go. Up. I think I actually could just launch myself like this at this point. I've definitely gotten good enough to be able to do that. I don't know why I haven't been doing it. But for whatever reason, I haven't been doing that, which clearly is very easy to do. And I just haven't. Well, if I'm pulling it down, I sort of want you to push off a bit, please, and thank you. Oh. Will we end at arm death again? Not likely. I'm gonna hope that I could end this at... What's it called? At phase 5 again? At the very least. But we'll have to see where I am about 2 hours from now. Because I kinda wanna end it at 2 hours again. I don't wanna overstay my welcome with it and such. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be needed for anything or not. So I don't want to stick around too long, but who knows, maybe I can go more than 2. This is stressing me out for some reason. Feels like you're gonna fall at any moment. I might, I've done it before. Okay, cool, that actually worked out almost perfectly. Oh, that did not work out almost perfectly. Yep, and up. There we go. I'm oddly calm. I mean, if you've seen this enough, I feel like at some point it's just, you know, if he falls, he'll go back up. We know the drill. Or maybe it's just because you're in a point of your life where you feel a bit better and more calm. Ooh. Yep. I might be a little bit too hasty so far. Which leads to some not quite desired results. Let's just clear out the area behind my mouse again. I really do feel like it clicks around a bit at times. By the way, Phobia, I know it's a really subtle difference, but does the audio seem any different than usual, the mic audio? Close enough. Just need to get properly back into the swing of the talking stuff as well, then I can get into some discussions and such again. Discussions unrelated to the game, I just hit my head. I feel like at the rate I'm currently swinging, I will get my arm tired. Without even hitting arm death. It's been a while, but I think there is either slightly better or worse, I don't know. Okay. From what I have found in my testing with the audio, there should be a bit less buzzing than usual. It's not a new mic, but I am using a new configuration that has it less boosted. Then it gets boosted after some noise suppression, and then after that boost it gets a little bit of noise suppression again. Just to sort of balance it out again, to be at the same level but with less noise in the background. Flick, there we go. Don't make such sounds, computer, you're gonna get me very stressed out. My computer just made a clicking sound, and it's just one of those moments where you start to feel like you might have a problem with this thing that you definitely will not be able to afford to replace. It is pretty hot at the moment. Maybe I should open a window, just to be safe. I'll be back in a second. Never mind, there's a wasp in that window. I'm not gonna open it. Whoa. I have a question. Do you know what happened to his legs? There is no official explanation, but I have flung around some questions about it myself. And one of them, or one of the things I said in regards to that, got me flung off. So, let's not risk that again. I did not want to go up, but that's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine because you hopped again. Maybe he's a cripple. Maybe. Maybe not. We do not know. Or maybe he's sitting in the pot. No, that... there would definitely not be enough leg space for that. You know what we don't consider? What if the pot is just his lower body? Imagine that. He's not a man in a pot, he's a half man, half pot. That would explain why his arms are so strong and why he'd climb this with a hammer. It's just how he's been moving his whole life. Whoa, what? That was weird. That's not how flinging works, but okay. There we go, it's up there. I recently started playing games other than gacha games off stream again. One specifically, actually. Not really games, just one game. Which is kind of nice. I have something to do in my downtime when I'm not editing. And it's not just playing a gacha game. Speaking of editing, I haven't recorded the next video yet for the Kingdom Hearts stuff. I'm planning on recording it sometime after I've streamed this, so either today or tomorrow. The reason I haven't recorded it yet is because I know that if I have it recorded and I start streaming, it's gonna constantly bother me that I still have to finish editing that, and I'm instead streaming. That can be the case. His upper body is trained to carry his body weight. Maybe he's a mythological creature. Would explain the illogical architecture. Yeah, something in this world is definitely off. Wait a second. Oops, I didn't even realize I was streaming in 60 frames per second. My bad. Is it at least working smoothly? Because I know this one might run... Whoa. What was that even? I know this one might run a bit overtime for my computer. Oh, well, we're going down. Alright, so... time to introduce Yumi to what we mean when we talk about arm death. There we go. Would have actually been faster just filling myself up rather than do that, but here we are. I didn't intend to go left, but I did go left. Okay, that actually did make sense. Because I swear I had the hammer here, so why would that push me left? Okay. Think this should be fine, and nope, that's not fine. Gotta remember, there's always that one part where I'm not entirely sure every time. Whether it's the one way or the other way. How did you not push off of that when I pulled the mouse so far, but you push off of other things for less? That's a bit weird. Okay. Wait, don't go there. Thank you. Well, don't go there either. I want you to sit on the barrel. Okay. Well, that was a bit too far. Okay, I think I remember what the rock is that I want to be on. I want to be... just a little bit lower. There we go. So I think, if I remember correctly, the way I do it is... there we go. Whoa. Calm down. This area might make things a little bit laggy. I think it's probably because of the tree. But I know that that area does sometimes cause some lag due to having a heavier load on the system. Alright, so this is phase 1 of the arm death that Phobia and I have talked about. The reason it's arm death is because you have to swing your arms so much to get through here. And it's just absolutely deadly for your arms. Get very tired. Whoa. What? Okay. I have a lot of questions at the moment because some things just don't feel like they make sense anymore. My friend is playing Warframe. I haven't played that in a long time. Probably would play it some more if it wasn't so huge. Because I don't have the storage space for it. So that's phase 1 of Arm Death done, and here we reach phase 2. Your arms are gonna complain to you later today. They might. And not just by a bit either. Oh. There we go. Yeah, this wall is Arm Death phase 2. And just general phase 2. So we have the little hole of Arm Death, and this is the wall of Arm Death, the Great Wall of Arm Death. Yeah, I was talking about how I've been playing some games off stream lately. The game in question, whoa, what just happened there? The game in question is Persona 4, which I've started playing a few nights ago. So now I play that a little bit at night. When I'm done with everything for the day. I feel like I shouldn't have gone to the left, but it is what it is. You can't fight what the physics has chosen for your fate. I seriously wonder if there's actually something riding by when you hear that somewhere off screen, or if it's just sound effects for immersion or something. Okay. There we go. And now I gotta be careful to not... There we go. Is it fun? If you mean Persona 4, then so far, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know why exactly, though. Like, by all means, I feel like it shouldn't be something I enjoy and want to get back to so much. Because when I think about it, it's got a lot of dialogue, some of which you can only read because it's not all voiced. Doesn't have a lot of gameplay to it, the combat is turn-based, so there's a lot of things that are like, this isn't really how I typically play the games, this isn't what I typically enjoy. But, I don't know, something about Persona just is fun, I guess. I just like it. Even if it doesn't necessarily fill any of my general gaming conventions and what I usually enjoy. Yeah, I did it. Like I said, it's not really that hard when you eventually get used to it. But it does take some time to get used to it, and a lot of people tend to get frustrated before they really can get used to it. Right, that's how it works. Okay, well, it didn't work there because sometimes it just doesn't really stick to something, but yeah, how it works is I just have to fling myself towards the inside of the stairs. That's what it was. Okay. When I get into the swing of things well enough, I start playing the game without even paying attention to the game at all, somehow. Like, I remember the last stream, there was a point where I was talking a lot after I had fallen down, just paying attention to what I'm saying and what's going on in the chat, and then eventually I just realized that somehow I ended up back up here, despite not even paying much attention to what I was doing. So at some point, you get used to it. but I don't think I'm ever gonna get so used to it that I can speedrun the entire thing without falling once and such. I'm definitely not gonna try. The main goal is to just eventually finish the game. Okay, so let's see. Can I? I can. Nice. Perfect. Oh, the hammer is stuck. There we go. Down. There we go. Up. I'm kind of excited to get back to Kingdom Hearts for the next recording, because next up is Halloween Town. I'm pretty excited to get to that. I don't know why exactly, but I do like Halloween Town a lot. Kingdom Hearts. Though there is also one issue I encountered there on my first playthrough, because as I've mentioned in the past, I had to sort of rush it through. So it was the first place where the you can't interact with stuff during battle thing really became a problem. Yeah, it looks like I might be lagging. Reminds me that I still have a lot of games to finish on my PC. Yeah, same here. I have so many games, but I just can't finish them, either because I just don't get around to it, or because I still need a stronger GPU to actually be able to play them. Because that's one of my biggest problems. I don't have the hardware resources to run a lot of the games. Even Lethal Company, I have to play with mods that remove some of the things for it to run well. Otherwise, it's too slow. Not stable frame rate, bad performance, all that. Okay, and there we've made it past Phase 4 for the first time today. Well, basically past Phase 4. It's hard to fall back down to the beginning if you make it to this point, but not impossible. Someday I'll get a new GPU. I recently found out that they're not quite as expensive as I... Ooh, I survived. Cool. Yeah, they're not as quite as expensive as they were last time I checked. They're like a third of the price at this point, which means they're more affordable, but still out of reach for quite some time. As in a really long time. But we'll get there eventually. And then the possibilities for both my model and the games I play will be expanded upon widely. Okay, up. There we go. Let's pull ourselves closer. I just play on my laptop. If I tried to play on my laptop, I would not be able to play anything. Ah, well, we're falling down. Unfortunately, once again, I could not figure out Phase 5. Dear Windows Security, you're making the game lag. Do not pop up. Go away. Thank you. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing, Potman? Why'd you just fling yourself like that? I didn't pull that hard, did I? Whoop, there we go. Yeah, just play games on your laptop. Yeah, my laptop is far from being able to run the majority of games that came out past like 2008 and such. It's very much not a good laptop. Why do you have to bounce? That's one thing I sort of have a hard time understanding about this game, that little bounce. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. And I can't figure out how to stop it. Like, what is it that causes the bounce, and how can I prevent the bounce from happening? That's all I need to know. Because I just fell down twice because I don't know how to prevent the bounce. Well, if I knew I'd be flinging myself that far, I could have caught it. Just up here. There we go. It's a good laptop for 3D modeling and stuff for school, and now I use it to stream at the same time. Yeah, that's pretty convenient. My PC, unfortunately, is all I have that can really do things. My laptop, on the other hand, it's not even considerable as a potato, because even things that say potatoes can do it are too much for that laptop. So I just call it a lesser potato. At this point in time, it's pretty much only used to watch DVDs and such, or store some things that I don't have enough storage space for, but wanna someday be able to just grab back if I need it. So my laptop is basically just a glorified storage device and DVD player at this point. Because it really can't do much. At all. It's not even like it's just that old or anything. It's that it's just that bad. We got it in, like, newly bought. It was a new thing and everything back in 2018 or something. And it just wasn't up to par for anything. I could use it for its intended purpose at the time, but I couldn't really use it for much else because I did take some IT in high school, but I didn't really have my own computer, so we bought a very cheap laptop for me to work on. Why do you keep grasping onto that like that? Reminds me of my sister's laptop, but hers is nearly... It's really old. It's 7 year. Ah. I think my laptop might also be at about 7 years at this point. That's... Yeah, it wouldn't be 2018. It would be more like 17 or 19. Let's just think for a moment. Yeah, it's 7 years at this point. Well, I'll have had it for 7 years in a month and 11 days. Then I'll have had that laptop for 7 years. And honestly, it's been pretty tough working with it when I only had it to work with. Because that's what I started learning 3D modeling on, and everything I did took a very long time to register there. Was very slow with the 3D modeling, even on basic models. Okay, that just feels weird. Swung it out to the right, but it didn't really go out to the right much, which I feel a bit cheated. There we go. And this is why this is arm death, because you gotta really try to get up there, and it's just tough sometimes. And then this happens, which does not help. She did buy a new one yesterday. I got her iPad in return for helping her choose a good laptop. Oh, that's good. Is it a good iPad or an old one? Whoa. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was actually accidentally perfect. Yeah, it's iPad Pro. She only had it for a year. Oh, so it's still even freshly bought at that point. Battery's not going out the door quite yet or anything. That's pretty neat. She even has a keyboard for it. Oh. Sounds like you really scored out of that deal. That's pretty nice. Oh. There we go. This is not where I want to be, but this is where I am, so I'm gonna stick here for just a sec. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about something. I don't know what. Yeah, the reason I'm not streaming Persona 4 and just playing it instead is because it's a very long and dialogue-heavy game, which I don't think I'll be able to keep it up on stream much. Also, I just feel like a game like that, where I have to think more and immerse in a story and such, specifically like that. JRPGs in general with such stories, I feel like would be better for me to experience off-stream, because then I can focus better on stuff. Okay, and forward. 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 But not too far forward, because we don't want to fall off. Forward. There we go. And gently guide it through. There we go. I'm thankful that I'm the only one that understands laptops. Yeah. In my house, I'm definitely the one that understands them the best. But I'm not the only one that somewhat understands them, because my brother still has a significant amount of understanding of them, at least enough to be able to determine what's good, what's bad. Yeah, I also just decided to play Persona off stream because it's just, I want some games to be able to play on my own time again. Because if you leave everything for the stream, there's not really much for you to do off stream then. Bonk. There we go. Nice. There we go. Oh no, I didn't want to pick up. There we go. Alright, nice. So we're back at phase 4's entrance area. Right. Now let's try flinging ourselves up. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely lovely. Oh no, don't get stuck. There we go. Alright, and then move ourselves back into place. There we go. I don't know, maybe my arm stamina just isn't quite what it usually is today, so I have a harder time with the big flings. Maybe that's it. Huh. I did not know I could sit there. That's interesting. Not something I could do a lot with, because, like, what are the chances I'll make it onto there again? But it is interesting to know. I started to play Sky Children of Light in my free time, and I find it very fun and calming. That's pretty good. I started playing it a few years ago when it was still pretty new on the phone, but due to storage space reasons, I eventually had to delete it, and I've never gone back. I might be able to play it on my PC, but I haven't tried yet. In theory, my PC should be higher spec than my phone, so it all comes down to the optimization. Alright, so time to do the part where I have no idea how to do it again. Okay, that was luck. I don't know how I did that, but it was definitely just luck. No, don't click onto that rock like that. That's not helpful. It's still not out on Steam. Yeah. I think it might be out on PC, but not Steam. I don't know if it's gonna get a Steam release. I know it's out on PS4, so I'm assuming it would be on other things as well at this point. Nice. Whoa. Keep. Wow. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get back in there. There we go. Up. Oh. Up. And there is that bounce again. I really don't understand the bounce. In that particular instance, I also feel like it definitely should not have happened the way it did. There we go. Reminds me on when I played Genshin, the story I did on my main account was all done on my phone. I ended up deleting so many games just for Genshin. That was me with Honkai Impact originally. So originally it was Honkai Impact always on my phone, and eventually Genshin got added to the mix. And if it weren't for me buying this PC, I would have been unable to play both at this point. Because I had to move, my phone was so gone, like the battery just doesn't anymore, that I had to get a new one, but the new one doesn't have enough space for, never mind just Genshin and Honkai, I can't even have either one on there because at this point they're so big and that phone doesn't have enough storage to have them and anything else on it. I sorta need some other things on my phone, so unfortunately I would have had to completely dump those if I had not gotten the PC before that point. But yeah, since I do have the PC, I play Genshin on Honkai on my PC, because my phone cannot. And also Star Rail now that that's out. On there, the box, there you go. I thought I was falling, so I swung my mouse up in a panic to catch, but then I wasn't falling. And then I made myself fall by swinging up. So that's kind of funny. I was drinking water, so my attention wasn't all there as it would otherwise be. Well, I have some questions for you about how that happened, but I suppose you won't ever answer them. I haven't played Star Rail in such a long time. I try to log in most days, but yeah, I haven't done much there lately. I did play the story a bit farther again somewhat recently, but I still think I have not finished the story that was there since the release of the game. I don't know what was there, but I think that I still haven't finished all of what was there back then. So I still have a lot of story content to play in Star Rail. Same for Genshin though, I haven't really gone on with the story there since some point in Sumeru. Last thing I did in Sumeru, or I think I still haven't finished it, was the quest you do there with the Abyss Order related stuff. Stuff that go more into Khaenri'ah and all that. Unless I did finish that. I remember for whatever reason, I think it might be because it's relevant to the upcoming chapter in Sumeru, the last one, which I have not finished, the last act. But I remember I had to move away from it to go do Kazua's story quest, and I also have not continued with that in a long time. Whoa.
No.
I don't really like the turn-based mechanic, it gets boring after a while. That is understandable. Generally, I don't like turn-based games. Star Rail so far is a better one for me. I have actually enjoyed the combat there, but generally, most of the turn-based games, namely Pokemon, are very slow and just take way too much time to get anything done without really much happening on screen, which just makes me literally fall asleep. I have, on many occasions, fallen asleep while being in combat on a Pokemon game because everything is just so slow, inactive, and you just wait so long for your actions to actually happen. Especially if status effects are being applied, because it has to take time to be like, oh, this thing got hurt by its burn. This thing got hurt by its bind. This thing is paralyzed and might be unable to move. Oh yeah, no, it's not able to move. And all of that text comes along so slowly. I don't know if it's different in the newer entries, but I haven't played them since the 3DS with X and Y. Ah, so you also have not yet finished Sumeru. How far in the Sumeru story have you gotten? Do I spam the button in Pokemon to skip the texts? Can you do that now? Because I remember there in the older ones it was like you really have to wait for the text of everything in battle to come through, and pushing buttons doesn't do a thing to progress it. Which is just... why? I already know that it's getting hurt by its burn, I know that it's paralyzed, I don't need to sit through your slow text boxes for it every single time. I understand how it works. I know the game is technically made for kids, but you gotta at least give us the option. Nowhere, I still need to begin. I get distracted by events and other things. Ah, I see. I miss a lot of the events because I sort of think, okay, I gotta get back to Genshin and play the events, but then I just never get around to it. I've been doing the recent ones though, like the Lantern Rite and the cooking one. I've done those. And I started the event in the previous update with Itto and such, but I didn't really get much into it because I got distracted again and didn't get back to the game. So I thought I was gonna do it. I talked at the... I'm trying to remember what place's name is. Where Xiangling works. Anyway, I went there and talked to them, Shinobu and such, and they told me to go get Itto or go to him or whatever. And then I just was like, okay, I'll do that at a later time. I'm busy at the moment. And then I didn't do it at a later time, and... well, next thing I know, oh yeah, the event's ended and the update's out. My bad. You can spam the buttons now in most fights normally. Yeah, that makes sense. Found the cooking one fun. It was pretty fun. And also didn't overstay its welcome. It's like it gave you nice rewards without being like, okay, but this is a whole day's commitment. Which is nice. Get to sort of sit there for a quick session and do some cooking. I will admit, I think it's because my PC might be running it not quite optimally, but at the part in the cooking where you have to hold the button until it reaches the thing, that I had some problems with because you have to release it before it gets there. I don't know if that's just because of lag or something, but if I release it when it got there, it would go over the thing before releasing. And there were times where the last frame I could actually see the thing. It was on the bar where you have to get it, but it still said I failed, which doesn't quite seem right. So I'm gonna assume that it's because of lag or because that part of the event just had an issue. But other than that, yeah, I enjoyed it. And the dialogues with the characters and such was also pretty fun. And we got to see Eula again, which is always good. Well, that's not good. How do I save myself here? I don't think I can. I can, yes, okay. Okay, that was actually pretty good, I gotta admit. I'm not one to pat myself on the back, but I did execute that perfectly, and I executed that horribly. Very horribly. This is what happens when you not eat your mouth, open up your mouth. There we go. I'm back, my phone was struggling. Ah, I see. So I'm guessing you didn't really hear much about what I said in regards to the cooking event. At least you get to see things from where you left off, in a way. Since I'm back here. When you compliment yourself, you die. Yeah, that's the way that games like to have it. You should never say I'm actually kinda good at this, because that would be when you immediately fail. Sorry, my phone is dying lately. Ah, don't worry about it. It happens. My previous phone had the battery getting pretty used up and gone after I think it was 5 years or so of activity, maybe even more. To a point where you had to make sure that it was hot before you plug it out of the charger. And you couldn't use it much. Not even hot before you plug it out of the charger. You just had to make sure that you kept the phone warm, very hot, and once the battery percentage drops somewhere below 100% while it's out of the charger, then you know you'll be able to use it without it instantly dying. If you didn't go through all those steps and have it die 5 to 10 times before it fully worked, then it's not gonna reliably work while out of the charger. It was a pretty tedious process to get the phone to work right. And even so, the battery didn't last long when you did get it to work. And if it was cold, you were not gonna get that thing to start up. Wants you to fail again. It always does. I almost thought I was running out of water, but I just realized that I still have half the glass. That's good. Mine just glitches when it's on it. It isn't that old. I only had it for 2 years. That's weird. What sort of glitches does it do? Great. I couldn't save myself because my mouse got stuck on my keyboard. So I was about to try and fling myself up to make sure I make it to the top. But then I got stuck in the area because my mouse got stuck to my keyboard. Or stuck against my keyboard because I don't have a lot of space to work with on my desk. And my mouse pad itself is also really small. Just to give you I can give you a slight idea of just how small the mouse pad is. Whoa. What? Yeah. Let's just quickly, I believe, I press this one. So you see down there? That's more or less the size of my mouse pad compared to my mouse. Very little space to move it up and down. And the space left to right is there, but it's not much, and especially with the fact that the wire sort of drags a lot and has a lot of things it collides with. Not quite the most optimal setup, but it is what I have, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. I think it should be showing the game again. The screen starts to lag and it opens and closes things, and you can hear random things like your playlist going on when it isn't even opened up. That's weird. I don't use my mousepad. Yeah, I have considered not using mine, but the desk is very slippy. Very little grip on it. And as for other things in relation to that, my mousepad has started melting into my table. So I'm gonna have to also replace it at some point. But for now, the bottom of my mousepad is stuck in my table and I can't just remove it. And then I have to eventually, when I replace it, clean it up there. Like, get it unstuck and wash everything there away. Which is gonna be a bit of a pain, maybe. I don't know how hard it's gonna be to clean up, but it is something. That's concerning. That's just the way it is.
Oh no.
At some point, you just accept it for what it is.
No.
That's almost a part of my life philosophy, eternally at this point. Or afterlife philosophy. You just accept it for what it is because there's not much you can do otherwise. Shoop. Whoa, 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 what just happened there? I only moved my mouse down, I think. I don't know what direction exactly, I can't remember at the moment, but I only moved it in one particular direction. And as you could see, it flew all over the place. Suddenly. Don't know what happened there, that was weird. Alright, come on, up. That's not what I meant when I said up, but you know, you got the spirit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whee! Alright, this way. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Don't disagree with me, please. I would appreciate that, because You're fighting me, and I'm not here to be battled by the game itself. Is there something wrong with the... That was very light. How did I have my mouse positioned earlier? Because suddenly it keeps sliding off the bottom of the pad. There we go. The game is making life harder than it needs to be. Yeah. Last time we determined that the game probably has a secret mechanic to make it more frustrating as you progressively play, where it starts to make your things glitch out secretly to make it harder to get around so that you'd get more frustrated. Because it sort of feels like every time the longer I sit in a session, the more it starts to do weird things that don't seem to make sense. Okay. That works. There we go. Up. Aha! Gotta be honest, I was worried that going haha would make me fall. You did not pull that mouse back fast enough. Let's try it again. The technique that speedrunners use to get up there fast. I don't know how they do it or what the requirements are in terms of sensitivity and such, but they do somehow get up there by flinging themselves from this.
No.
But I don't know how. Whoa. They think you're getting used to it, so they make it harder. Yeah. They're like, can't having you get too comfortable and good at this now. We need you to suffer. It's important for the experience. I mean, after all, the game's slogan or whatever does say that this game was made for a specific type of person. To hurt them. So far, the most pain it has caused me was making my arm unable to go. Because it was too much. First time around, I wanted to stream it for a very long time. But I could only make it to 5.5 hours before my arm was just too tired to go on. Now I'm hungry. Do I risk it? I think I'm just gonna risk it. Well, my mouse got stuck to my keyboard again. What the? I'm sorry, why did you just slide down? That's weird. Who gave you permission to do that? Maybe they launch themselves up and then hold the staircase. Yeah, I know they launch themselves up there somehow and catch the staircase, but I don't know how to launch myself that high. Because for my launches, it's like... just can't make that distance. I don't know how they get the distance is the thing. Like, they launch themselves up there and catch it, but You spill too much water. Yeah. Maybe the water really is a secret mechanic in the game. I've had this joke a few times where I talk about imagine if the game had a secret mechanic with the water where you can actually run out of water if you fall too many times and such. And if you do, the game just starts over. Imagine that being a thing. That would be the most infuriating thing for anyone who makes it to the top and then just suddenly, boom. Yeah, I don't know how they catch themselves there. I can't fling myself that high. I do wish I could. What? Again, I need someone to explain to me what happened there. Because the mouse was in this direction, or around here, and being pulled left, but then it shot to the right. I do not understand what's going on. I'm just gonna go back up here where I feel a little bit more safe. And then, once I make it up, this is a very risky move because this could lead to my entire setup getting unplugged, but I'm gonna try to just unplug my mouse and plug it back in to see if that maybe helps it, because maybe the mouse is not okay. I would never open it again if that happened to me. Yeah, that would definitely be the point. A lot of people just quit the game. It's sort of like riding the snake, but almost worse, because you thought you made it past that point. So let's see, which wire is the mouse? I honestly don't really feel good with how hot my PC is getting. That might also be a thing that's causing the problem. Maybe my PC's getting too hot and is struggling to process things. I'm gonna go check something real quick in the model because for some reason it feels like something here looks different than it should. But I'm pretty sure I've set my settings back to the way they should be. No, we don't want that. That's gonna make it more intensive. Okay, so that's all right. That's definitely not on. That's off. That is off. That would definitely be off. I wonder if does this lighten the load? I can't see how it would actually, never mind. Let's just hope for the best, I guess. If it sets on fire, or if the stream ends abruptly, chances are my computer has caught fire. Caught on fire. If the stream doesn't end abruptly, then it means it's okay. But just so you know, if the stream ends abruptly, kaboom! Hoping is all we can do. There's always nothing but hope. Well, that's not good. Yeah. Figured I wouldn't make it. I tried though. Was it also like that when you were playing Lethal Company with me? No, not really, but usually when I play Lethal Company, I have nothing else going on my computer while doing it. Because that makes for the smoothest experience. Also, that was at nighttime where it wasn't very hot. I think it's currently probably somewhere between... Okay, help me understand why the hammer jumped while I was pulling myself up. That really did not make any sense, but yeah, what is the current temperature outside, I wonder? Huh, weird. Says here that it's supposed to be 28 to 29 degrees Celsius. Oh wait, you know what? It might just be because my room's door is closed and all that, and the sun is coming in directly through the window, so the room itself is just capturing the heat. That's what's up. That makes sense. I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back when I'm done. You are still alive. Good luck. That's fine. Enjoy your food. And thank you for the good luck. I did not want to go that way. Ah, so one of my friends is playing Sonic Lost World. I've played that before. Wasn't as bad as people say. In my opinion. Again with your flicking around, mouse. What is your deal? I wish to understand. I feel like that's definitely the most frustrating part about this game at the moment. The fact that my mouse confuses me. I pulled it in a different direction than that. Help me understand what's going on. Because I don't get it. I really don't. That was my stomach. Don't ask any questions about what I just said. Or why. I didn't have a lot to eat for lunch, actually. Again, I have some questions. Oh. There we go. There is... No, that's not it. This way, that way. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to go, but hey, it's not bad. Shoop. There we go. See, how did that not bounce? But other times it does. Cute. Whoa, hey, calm down. Cool it. Whoa. There we go. Then we up and out. There we go. We've done it again. Now we just have to do that again. Good. I have no idea what just happened, but I got on. So I'm not gonna complain about it. The game's messed me up enough times today, so if it does give me something good, I will not complain. Because it sorta owes me one. There we go. Nice. Up this way. Not that far. There we go. There we go, and that's not what we wanted to do. Let's put her down and set ourselves down right over there. What's this? I have no idea. Moving on. Mouse, I moved you the smallest amount downward. And you shot from up there to down here. Look at that. These movements that I'm doing now, like this entire movement from there to there, is more than the amount I moved my mouse downwards when it just shot like that. So explain to me how that worked. There we go. Nice. Well, that's not where we want to go. We didn't want to go left. We want to go right. Like that.
No.
Not like that. I said right. Right. Now we want to go left. Good job. Now we can do what you've been so desperately desiring by going left. Since clearly that's where you want to go. I've got some good news for you though. If we do make it up here, then we can go left for quite a bit. Not too long though, because then we're gonna fall off again. What are you doing? I have questions, and you will not give me answers. And how do you flick yourself down like that? That's weird. What is the wire getting caught on? Try and put it over that? Does that... Oh, okay, well, I can't do a nice catch test like that. Okay, it doesn't look like it's getting caught on anything. Good. Okay, now let's go back. Again, slightly move to the right. I don't get what you're up to. The sensitivity really does feel very inconsistent at times. Because sometimes slight movements do a lot, and sometimes what feels like a heavy movement does next to nothing. It gets pretty confusing. Oh, that's not the way. Did your hammer just go straight through this? And now you're being really weird about it.
No.
Up, and a... Whoa, that's not the way. What? This is not what we agreed upon. We agreed we'd be going up. There we go, that's up. Good job. Okay, now we need to go... Whoa. We need to go right now, sir. And then we're gonna have to go down just a little bit and catch on to some boxes. Do you think you can handle it? Let's find out. Nice, okay. You sorta didn't do it, but you also sorta did, but we made it regardless of how you did it. Okay, so now we're gonna have to make to that staircase and climb it up to the chair. There we go. Nice job. Now, that security camera over there. I'm gonna need you to either grab that or land onto it. Nice. Careful now. There we go. Good. And then that couch over there and whatever else is up to the right. Just basically climb the right side and that should... What is your obsession with the left side? Come on, it's not that hard to go right, because if you go right enough, then you can go left again. But remember, I am gonna need you to go right for the final section of the game. Because then it's only right for a bit. So please, do not beg to go left then, because that's just gonna reset everything. And then we'll be back down where you really can't go right. I mean, you really can't go left. You can only go right there for even longer than we'd have to if we make it up all the way. So I get that you have a desire to go left, but I'm gonna need to ask you to go right from time to time so that we can eventually go left more. Do you understand? The fact that you chose to go right there tells me that you understand. Good. So will you work with me then? Here we go up, and then left. Your favorite direction. There you go. Now we have to go right again, which I know not the most appealing thing for you, but we gotta do it. Why? Hello? There we go. Just a little bit more right. Just until that chair. Once we make it to that chair, you can go left again just a little bit. Then we have to go right just a little bit, and then we can have some good lefting for a while. Okay. Are you ready to go right for just a little bit more? Remember, the faster you do this, the faster we can get back to going left, which you very much enjoy. So, now you get to go left just a little bit. And now I'm gonna need you to go right again. Well, not that soon. Okay, good. Nice catch. Now set yourself down. And fling. There we go, left. Now, get yourself well seated and then right to the couch up there. Look there. No, up. Look up. Not the chair. There we go. Up. Whoa, what? I told you not the chair. Why do you never listen? What is your major malfunction? Well, that's not desirable. Snoop. Jippity-chum. What did he do? I don't know. I'm very much confused at the moment. Whoa, why did you push yourself? Left problem, I get it. You like to go left, so you wanted to go left again, even though I more or less specifically made sure to push you toward the right. Like, listen, buddy, I don't know what your obsession is with the left side, but you gotta get over it, man. There's so much more to life than just what's on the left. There are ups and downs and rights and backs and forths. So why do you so much desire the lefts? What makes the left side so appealing to you? You can go anywhere you want. Why left? Always. Don't choose a side to specifically stick with. The best way to live your life is to be able to choose where to go at any time based on what would be a good place to go. Rather than just being like, yeah, but I have a bias for going in this direction, so I'm gonna go in this direction exclusively. Because sometimes that direction isn't good for you anymore, and you have to go in the other direction first, so you can go back to the other direction. Does that make sense? Yes, no, maybe? Doesn't matter. Point is, you need to stop with your obsession, so that we can move forward and upward towards the true goal. Because if you keep going left all the time, you lose sight of what really matters. And that's reaching your goals. Do you understand? I doubt you do. But I'm gonna move on in hopes that you come to your senses. Shoop. Yes, there we go. You do realize that that takes you to the right and not the left. What am I even on about at this point? The majority of my ramblings were just random ramblings. Shoop. There we go. Gonna give my arm a quick moment because it's been swinging a lot. Do you see anything there, Potman? Looking at anything in particular or just looking around? Why do you always look to the bottom right? Is the bottom right what your heart longs for, even though the left is what you like to go towards? Is there a divide within your brain? Something that splits you between your two worlds, your two loves in life, things which you most desire? I almost got really confused by something that isn't there. I thought there was something weird on my screen for a second there, but I guess not. Let's get moving again. Oh, don't slide down, Mr. Potman. Whoa, whoa, you are swinging crazily at the moment. Calm yourself. Just regular swings around. Welcome back, Yumi. How was the food? I just realized I'm getting more and more out of the camera. My camera is pretty much set up to automatically posture check me. Because if I go a little bit too low, then it doesn't get my face anymore. Here we go. How are you doing? Did you get somewhere and fall again? I got plenty of places and fall plenty of times. Well, probably not plenty, but I did fall quite some times while you were gone. Some of which really felt like they shouldn't have happened, but they did.
No.
Glad the food was good. Automatic posture check, yes. If I don't sit well, then I don't emote well. What the? I did not ask you to fling there, but sure, buddy. You do you. Oh, that was actually perfect. What the? Okay. Sure, we can try that. Never mind, that was a bad idea. We have established that the Potman, in your absence, we have established that the Potman has an obsession with going left. We know not where this desire comes from. But he does not wish to go up or down or right, he just wishes to go left. Which means there's a bit of a conflict of interest there, because I wanna go to the end. Because I don't want to be here forever. That's hardly a goal I have, or an interest I have. The goal is to make it to the top and see the end. But he has more interest in flying off to the left whenever he so desires. Except when I need him to go left, then he's like, well, but maybe, just maybe. This whole left side goes up too much and then I have to go right again. Missing so many opportunities to actually go left because he's so obsessed with making it harder to get to up so that he can go left more. He just needs to understand, if we go up, we can go left again. If we make it far enough. Nice catch. Okay. Nice. Now you can go left, Potman. I suddenly noticed I got a bruise on my hand. How did I get this? I understand that feeling. I don't know how or why it happens, but sometimes you just suddenly realize, wait a minute. Why am I bleeding? There we go. Now, Potman, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and not go left, please, and thank you. Just for a little bit. We're gonna have to go up and we're gonna have to go right. No, no, no. That's not up or right. That's the exact opposite. Whoa. What are you doing, man? Don't be that way. Oh. All I want to do is make it past that part.
No.
I almost thought I was stuck under the boxes. Imagine making it far in this game and then soft locking yourself. Then you have to start all over.
No.
Whoa, what? I just need some time to process what just happened. Because he just suddenly sort of jumped off. We're just... Yeah, what happened there? Your left is his right. I do suppose so. But it's the world's left. Well, maybe that's what it's all about. It's that we see the world from a different perspective, and thus he wants to go right and not left. I guess I should specify that it's not his left, but my left. You have said the cursed word. Start all over. The soft lock. Or what cursed word have I said? I don't know. But anyway. Oh wait, is starting all over the curse thing? Because if you say it, you will have to. Oh, whoa, whoa, I actually made it. Go back. There you go. No. There you go. Good job, buddy. You almost messed it up, but you got there. In the end, you made it after all. Nice. What? Why do you loop it upside down under you? All right, there we go. Settle down. Oh. There we go. Okay. I was ready to catch, but he wanted to bounce, so the catching did not work. There we go. What the? Well, I'm throwing myself off now. That's not on him at all. For a bit, it was him being weird, I think, but then it was just me flailing about and throwing myself down farther and farther. Do not go there. I beg of you. The desire is to go up, up and away. To infinity and beyond, as they say.
No.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Up, like that. You get the idea, you just don't quite get how to follow through on it, well. But you get the idea. Because when I said to infinity and beyond, you did fly up. As would be the suggestion of such. I need water. Because my throat is getting dry. Whoop. There we go. No, that's not where we go. Never mind. There we go. Okay. Gently launch and grab. Nice. He doesn't want to go up. He sort of just wants to go. It's like he doesn't really have any sense of direction to it or for it. He just wants to go. He doesn't care where he's going. He just wants to go. That's his goal in life, just to go. Not go here, not go there, just go.
Oh no.
There's no goal, it's just going. Doesn't want to be anywhere in particular, doesn't want to go anywhere in particular, he just wants to go. Somewhere. Wherever his going takes him. That's where he gets going. Up, there we go. He's fighting back. Always. I almost read the Stream Elements message. There we go. Well, that's not where we want to go, but I guess it's fine, sort of, kind of, not quite. This way. Nope. I wish the names for these areas weren't given by me, because then I could just search up, what do I do at phase 5, and then I'd have the answer. But Google wouldn't know what phase 5 is. Just see, maybe, just maybe I can find my answer real quick. Okay, well, here's someone's thing where they have the Devil's Chimney strategy, which is for the first Arm Death area. And here's Orange Hell, which kind of looks like what I'm at. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. So let's see here. It's a 3-minute video. Give me a quick moment. I just read what appears I need to get rid of that habit. Just read what appears I need to get rid of that habit. I do that sometimes. I got a bit lost. What do you do sometimes? What's the habit? I got a bit lost. Only you know. Yeah, let's see. What do they do here? Okay, set yourself down there. Grab nearly as far as possible. Slowly pushing yourself up. To where I am now. And you reach out, grab there. Oh, reading Stream Elements. Okay, push yourself slowly to the edge. That's not how physics works. What? So you're telling me the whole time the reason I've been struggling with this is because I understand how physics works? Or maybe it's because I understand physics incorrectly, who knows? Either way, let's give it a shot then. So I'm gonna try and mimic what I just observed to the best of my abilities. By the best of my abilities, I mean probably not my best, but you know, I'm gonna try and at least get somewhat close to what I had just observed. Okay, the little bit of mousepad space that I have is making it hard to achieve what I need to achieve here. Yeah. I don't have enough mousepad space for that. Because I keep needing to reset my mouse, which loosens the grip for a bit and makes it slip, which is not good. Physics don't apply in this game. Yeah. Not well, at least. Not always. And this time you jump to the left because you like that direction so much. What are you doing? This way. There we go. Don't make this harder for yourself. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Maybe I just need to properly practice it. Oh, nice. Whoa, not nice. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, and right there. There we go. Nice. Okay. We've made our way back here. Not too much of a struggle so far. I should not open my mouth because that's when things will start to go wrong. There we go. Come on. There we go. Over and up and over. There we go. Whoa. Catch. Nice, and we're back. So let's give this another shot then. Let's not fly over the pot, which I almost just did, or is this a barbecue? Who puts oranges on a barbecue? I don't know what this is. Might be a pot, might be a barbecue, might be neither. Maybe it's just a table. What did I do? I forgot I already did most of my homework in vacation. I'm so happy. That's good. Means you can rest a bit and don't have to worry about it as much as you otherwise would. Okay, and then here. Don't fling yourself, my good sir. And this is the part where that I was talking about, where it's like, what are physics in this game? Because why does that work? But other times, other things don't. Okay, so I did it a lot faster than the video showed, because when I try it slowly, I just fall. And I stopped watching the video once I made it past that point, which I guess was a mistake, because apparently I fell down at the point at which I stopped watching. What are the odds?
No.
Alright. I was going to start and I saw that it was already finished. Oh, that must be some of the greatest relieving feeling you could get. Maybe air pressure. Maybe. Or maybe physics just actually does work that way and I'm just dumb. Though then again, if you can fly in that direction when I'm pushing in the other direction, then anything is possible. What I was actually about to say is, if you can climb this entire thing with just a hammer, then I guess anything's possible for you in terms of how physics can behave when you're climbing. Yep, almost there. Up. No. Yes. Whoa, what? That was weird. Now I'm almost out of water, but it's fine. Because I'm planning on ending the stream within a few minutes anyway, so it works out. Whoa, what? I am very much confused, but you know what? I'm okay, so I'm not gonna complain about it. Just gonna remain confused with some questions unanswered, and I'll be perfectly fine. Somehow I recovered from that, even though a lot of that feels like things that should have thing the way that it did, but it did thing the way that it did, so I'm not gonna complain about it, but I am gonna be confused about it. What? No, don't. What are you doing? I am to the max confused at the moment. What? What the? I was pulling it to the right. Why is it there? How's it there, more importantly? How... If I pull it to the... I need to understand what's going on, because I don't understand what's going on. It confuses me greatly. What is going on? I have hardly felt this confused by anything in quite some time. Just don't think about the questions. But I like thinking about the Never mind, I'm not gonna think about the questions, I get it. Here? What? And this time it's my hammer that slid down and not me. Up, up and away! That way! Whoa, not that way. Thank you. Okay, that was cool.
Oh no.
That was less cool. But it's fine. The game was gonna punish you for thinking about it. Yeah. That's probably why I'm down here. I started thinking about it again. No, don't go that way. I know I'm thinking about it, but don't... Listen, I'm gonna think about what the questions I have. It's not disrespect or anything, I just have to think about my questions. So, please do not, because of my questions, make my life unnecessarily hard. I mean life in the metaphorical sense. Whoa, that... Huh. I didn't even know you could make it to this point. If once you've made it past that point. Like, look at this. I can actually go back to the very start if I wanted at this point. It's not where we wish to be. There we go. That's not better. It was supposed to be better, but then you made it not. There we go. Moral of this stream, don't think about anything or the game will punish you. Yeah, just don't think about it. Don't say it. Don't wonder. All you gotta do is keep moving forward. No questions asked. And if you do ask them, get ready for the fall of your life. The little cup and orange have actually met. What are the odds that both of them will end up in the same place? That actually leaves me with a new question. Does that mean that the physics of the entire world is running at all times? Which would imply that for such reasons it would be a little bit harder to process the game. Just a little bit. Why do I keep sliding? Don't slide. Buddy. We got this. Just don't slide down. There we go. What? Okay, I got it. Don't ask questions. Don't wonder about it. Just move. Keep it moving and all will be okay. Okay. No questions. No questions. Questions. No questions. No thoughts. Head empty. All you got to do is do. Don't worry about anything else. Just do. That's the way to do it. No thinking. No wondering. Just do it. Take Darth Sidious's advice and just do it. Or whatever his name was. Emperor Palpatine. Whoa, whoop-a-doo, whoop-a-doo. Okay, need to restart. I don't think they apply. How do boxes fly if they apply? That's fair enough. Yeah, the physics I was wondering about was more just game physics attached to the objects, like the little cup and the lemon. No? Orange. Because the orange is down there. That means that it either had its physics running the entire time, even when it was way far off, or there was a radius around you in which the physics operates. And it gets into that radius and falls farther. Either way, it does make me wonder if I could zoom out the camera. Would I be able to see every single object? Or is there a render distance that leaves the other objects behind? Or is it one of those things that renders things when they're all on screen? These are the questions that I should stop asking, because as we've determined, asking questions leads to our downfall. See that? Not asking questions, and thus not falling all the way. Don't ask questions, don't ask questions, don't ask questions. Just move. There we go. Okay, so I can't end this one on the same place I did the last one. So I need to at least make it past part 1 of phase 3. Hopefully I can make it to phase 5, or past phase 5, and end the stream there. But one thing I will not do is end it anywhere before the start of phase 3. Or maybe I should end it at 5. No. You know what? I know exactly where would be a good place to stop and be able to pick it up without being completely out of it. Well, that did not go as I expected it to. There we go. Whoa, that was actually perfect. Cool. That was less perfect. I'm sorry I said anything. Head empty, no thoughts, thank you. Just go. Head empty. No thoughts. Just go. Head empty, no thoughts, just go. No questions, I am okay. Thank you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. I promise I'm not asking questions. I'm not thinking about the questions. I'm just moving. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. All's good. I should keep my mouth shut. I keep forgetting. Never ever acknowledge that something is going well. Because it does like to immediately not do that when you do mention that it is doing that. And boom. We have reached the place that I mentioned that I think would be the perfect place to stop because there's a lot of leeway, a lot of room to get used to the hammer again when I get back into the swing of things when I get back to this. It's not gonna be right before I have to climb the wall, which I might struggle with again because I won't be used to the sensitivity next time I get to this. So I can quickly get used to the sensitivity, go there, climb the rocks. I just need to remember how, and then maybe make it past that. We got a plan. I just need to successfully execute the plan, otherwise the plan would mean nothing, and we don't want plans that mean absolutely nothing. Because plans that mean nothing, obviously. That's great. Stream was a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Yumi. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. So, let's just think quickly before we stop this. Are there any closing thoughts that I need to address? Let's see. Nothing super important that I can think of at the moment. I will be recording a small message soon that I'll be I will be recording a small message soon that I'll be uploading as a quick YouTube short thing where that'll just be about things in regards to setting up some things for the future of the channel and potentially doing something crazy. Not a lot of people will see it. In fact, don't really think more than 50 people or even that many will see it. And out of the people that see it, about 90 won't be able to contribute much to the idea. But I will get that, I will do it, yada yada. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope your day goes great too. Yours as well. Yeah, don't think next time. I will make sure to keep that out of my head. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Rest peacefully tonight. Wake up strong tomorrow, ready to face your new week because it's Monday tomorrow. Ready to face your new week and whatever it has to drop on you. Hope you do well on your Monday and hope all else goes well as well. Be strong and go on. Goodbye.